If we are all capable of withdrawing our attention and shifting our awareness, is initiation really a necessity on the path?
We are all capable of withdrawing our attention and going back to our origin and discovering the truth. Why are we not doing it? We are all capable. What is stopping us? There should be something. We are all capable, all knowing ourselves, all wanting to go there to our true home. Why aren't we doing it? Because we do not believe. We don't believe this stuff. This is the only thing we can believe. Our reality is what we can see here. Somebody can impress us by talk, conversation, by books, so on. There is something more, and we want to be convinced because we don't want to die. We want to live in some other form if possible. Various reasons are there in our reasoning, but there's no way we can do anything. How can we find out this capacity that we can go all in? All of us have it. We are not doing it. Something is missing. What is missing? A faith or belief in a friend whom we believe that he is a friend, genuine friend, who tells us you can do it. When that friend comes into our life, we do it. We don't do it otherwise. The mind won't let us do it. We are too distracted by enjoying and suffering the environment around us. Sometimes enjoying, sometimes suffering, sometimes combination. And that's involving all our time and life, and we, with all the capability of discovering, are not doing anything. People tell us, oh, there is this thing, we believe in religion. Religion influences us. Spiritual talks influence us. There is something beyond. How do we get it? Go within yourself. It's all inside. Okay, we'll try. Close our eyes. Do they call this darkness enlightenment? At least when my eyes are open, I can see the world. They're telling me, close your eyes to see yourself. I see darkness, nothing else. So it's all dark inside. How can I find enlightenment? I give up. And that friend didn't know anything. He's just a believer in something. Fake believer. Fake believer, fake masters, fake gurus. All are fake. Because when I closed my eyes, I saw darkness, nothing else. I stopped. Then, how can we possibly use the potential each one of us has to withdraw attention and find the truth inside when everything that we are doing is leading us to disappointment and not taking us in? What is the solution? Solution is somebody comes into our life, appears to be a friend. If not on the first move, second, third, fourth, appears friend. Something makes us feel good in his or her company, which is the sign of love, that you feel good in somebody's company. And something is pulling us from inside and making us feel that he can give us something. And then he talks that you can go and withdraw attention. Okay, how is it done? He says you can do it this way. Let me try it seriously. But I see darkness. No, you won't see darkness. Do it in a certain way. So we start following. Depending upon how much that friend knows, by personal experience, he takes us there. But what has taken us is a feeling of love and belief, faith in that person to start with. How far that person can take us is as far as he has experienced. That is the birth of gurus, masters. They are friends. They come and tell us, do this, you will get this. When we have faith enough, we try it. And sometimes we get it, sometimes we don't. Depending upon whether we are taking them seriously or not. So, which means because of the different levels to which we can rise to find our ultimate self, they can be different. So many levels of masters who can come in our life. And they do. Sometimes several masters come, taking us different stages. Some merely create the curiosity for it, and some take us to stage one. When we are not satisfied, we want something more, something is pulling us more. Another master comes, takes us further, and so on. When a perfect living master arrives to take us to a true home, which is the origin of this universe, true home where we really belong, where we are here today, from where we are experiencing this physical world and all other worlds, which is our true home. Very rare experience, very rare masters. Why? Very rare people seeking it. Most of the people are seeking things from this world. Some are seeking heavens, which are in the astral plane. Hardly anybody, very few people are seeking to go to a true home, to the origin. When they are seeking, a perfect living master appears. How does he find us? How can he know, a human being, how can he know where a particular seeker is sitting and seeking him? He can never know it as a human being. But if his awareness is at the top, he knows everything, everybody. He knows all the souls. He knows they are all part of himself, all dispersed according to himself. And he knows now the time is right for that part to come. And he appears. Destinies are even created at lower level than that person's awareness. That's a perfect living master. He appears in our life when we are ready to go to our true home, ultimate. And when he comes, what does he use? For our body, he says, be careful, be healthy, eat right, eat this. Body, physical body. Sensory perceptions, don't get too involved in things that will hold your attention here and will distract you forever, and you'll be held back, and you will lose the desire to find yourself. Don't do that. For the mind, he says, don't think too much. If you think too much, I'll give you some words to repeat. So repeat the words. They take away your time of thinking, so you'll think less. Ultimately, keep on repeating, so you won't think. And when you don't think, you'll experience something more. What is that? Love and pull of that master. When that is experienced, he pulls you through all this, takes you. And acceptance by that human being who appears in our life at the right time, when we are ready to go and feel we want to go to our true home, that acceptance is called initiation, a perfect living master. That is why initiation is needed. Without that, we'll fall even from the first 3-4 steps, won't go. So initiation is not teaching how to meditate. That can be done by any master. It can be done from books. You can read books and know how to meditate. Initiation by a perfect living master is an acceptance by one who is operating as your own real self. It's just a projection of your own real self. If the whole world is illusion, he can't be real. He's also a projection in the same level of reality that you're creating, no more. But how he appears in your life is because in this state you're ready to go back to true home. He appears and says, I'll accept you. What is the meaning of initiation? Initiation means, I will take you to my true home. You think we are separate, I'll take you to the point where you believe we are one. Not only believe, you know it, that we are one. Then we say, promise. He said, promise. Are you a promise breaker? I have met many promise breakers. This one is not a promise breaker. If he is a promise breaker, not a perfect living master. A perfect living master, once he initiates a promise, he will take us to a true home, a promise never broken. That's what's a very big thing. Initiation by a perfect living master guarantees. If it's guaranteed, should we still meditate? If he is guaranteed, that depends on the level of faith. Maybe he might drop us on the way. Then meditate. Maybe I can't see him very often enough to find all the questions, and maybe I should try myself. Okay, meditate. There are so many factors in our life which lead to doing things which are for the mind. Meditation has never taken anybody ever beyond the mind because it's a mental process. Remember this. You won't hear it from too many people. They think that meditation takes us to a true home. I'd like to see one person like that. Their true home is universal mind. That's what they made true home, where the destinies are being created, is true home. Not where the soul is, nor which we really belong, not where there's no one but one out of which many are existing right now. So that is why it's very important when we are ready and we get this opportunity to get initiated by a perfect living master. It's the biggest thing that can ever happen in our total career as a soul, not as a human being. Even as a soul, no matter we have had millions of lifetimes, it's the best thing that can happen. Sometimes there are people who come and get initiated. I remember that Master would initiate and they said, Master, I can feel it. It's after several lifetimes of waiting, this moment has come. Which is true. It's actually true. So initiation by a perfect living master is the best thing that can ever happen. And it's very rare because seekers of that level are very rare. When they get it, they can get initiated from levels of masters, leading to different levels. But I'm talking of initiation by a perfect living master. It's rare, but the best thing that can ever happen. Thank you very much for joining me today. Next month we'll meet again. Until then, what should I say? Meditate more. Thank you.